Hey, what's up guys? Today I have a quick one for you guys here today, and this is Harmony. So I'm sure many of you guys have heard about this. Hey, what's up guys? Today I have a quick one for you guys here. So this one is Harmony. Now, normally it's not a coin that I talk about too much or even look at, and it's a pretty popular coin. It's not like a low cap by any means. But what's basically going on is that it's getting to a point where it's starting to become one of the bigger players. Meaning, if you go into CoinMarketCap and just look at over the last this whole year, pretty much the ones that really crushed it, Solana, you could say Cardano, even though it's been lagging for a long time. Cardano was absolutely crushing it pretty much like end of last year, right? And then there's DOT, and then there's whether it be AVAX. The point is, many of them are layer 1, layer 2 solutions, aka solutions to Ethereum. Now, out of the ones that are, has a lot of things going on, I'm not gonna get into it with being, like centralized and VCs and all that stuff like Solana, but Harmony is one of them that actually is growing pretty rapidly while it's more decentralized from Solana, and looks like in some metrics that it has in terms of the sales volume it's doing and the transaction volumes and all that kind of stuff, it's kind of catching up, and there's nothing stopping it from becoming one of the 100x's by the year's end. Right now it's about like 40-50x from its bottom in the beginning of the year, or like end of last year, and there's nothing stopping it from being another 40-50x from here on. That's if you bought from the bottom before. So right now we're looking at about 5x, 5 to 10x here is what we're looking for here. Now, this is not a small cap. Most of the coins I'm going to be looking at in this channel is going to be small caps that you can make 10, 20, 30x your gains. But this is what I want to mention. This one is because not only are we going to look at how this one does, I'm going to look at how Relevant Coins does along with it. But also, if you look at a couple of the main things that it has going for it, it's all related to stuff that's been really hyping up other projects. So for example, what I mean, DaVinci is its Harmony's NFT marketplace. And if you look at its sales volume, it's been doing pretty well. Right, I'll just leave it at that. It's not the most popular one, but it's doing pretty well. Crazy one is its like domain name service, right? We just had a huge thing with the ENS that's holding up pretty well. People are selling it, people are buying it, all this kind of stuff. So much controversy. Took over the entire Twitter space in the last 24 hours or so, and they got their own one. And you could even configure it a little bit better, have some, like unique things you can do with it, where you can make your domain be your Twitter feed and things like that, where it's kind of like integrated with the whole crypto culture, not just like crypto performance, but the crypto culture itself, which I can kind of see becoming a big thing, helping it kind of grow even more. Even though it's something as simple as, integrating your Twitter feed, having it being done in like 1 or 2 clicks where anybody could do it is a pretty cool way to get into the space, into crypto Twitter, as well as into domain name service. And I think a lot of people will take them up on it and go into Harmony's domain name service as opposed to even the ENS one. So that's the second thing. The third thing that I have here is Harmony's Foundation. Again, this is their DAO. This is one of their main DAOs right here, and it's doing pretty well. Now, guys, I'll be the first to say that I do not know much about any one of these specific things, right? These are all, in a way, buzzwords. But what I'm looking for here, and this is the main point of the video, is the narratives that I'm going after, right? They have an NFT marketplace. They have a name service, domain name service. They have a DAO. They have these parts that are working from that. On top of that, these are doing good numbers. The NFT marketplace is rising in the number of sales that are happening. Their blockchain is doing pretty well, right? They're actually catching up to Ethereum more and more each month that goes by. So what I'm looking for here is maybe not a 10x, if I want to be like conservative, but if this was to go up, even like, let's say 2, 3, 4x, right? Ones that are related to this chain is going to be also making a move. I put a small bag right now in Harmony because, like I said, I'm not putting too much of my money right now in any kind of big projects like this. I mean, this is already almost $3 billion market cap. So it's going to take quite a bit of capital here to move it to around 20 billion, for example, 7 or 10x this, $30 billion from here. But as I said, these are the main things that are going for it. I think, right, from what it's been happening, now's the time Harmony is really going to blow up. right? Like people has been saying Harmony, Harmony, Harmony for a while here. It's been bleeding, 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 and the people completely forgot about it. That it made a pretty good comeback, and people still kind of forgot about it. And I think this is the time when, after this crash, maybe, you know, like right around this time, this is probably the last move I could say that it's gonna be crashing at. Like you can look at it. Like I don't think it's gonna go below, seriously, like below even this point here. Like 21, 22 cents. It's not gonna come back down to even this point, even, and it's not gonna meet this point anymore in this cycle. This is my prediction here, right? That's the main thing I'm trying to look at here. I think it's gonna make a pretty good run back from here and explode up 2, 3, 5x from here in a relatively short amount of time. I'm saying within the next 90 days. And what we want to look at is what's going on behind the scenes, and also coins that are related to this. So, ending of this video, I will give credit where credit is due. This one I actually found, following Beanie's Discord channel. He's been talking about Harmony quite a bit in the last day or two, and I've been, paying more attention to it since he mentioned it and checking out some of their stuff out. And I see that some of the stuff is pretty valid, and some of the top games which you might not even know, they are running in Harmony systems, right? Where it's already gathering a good amount of gameplay going on. Users are building up, so they kind of have a lot of the narratives working for them, right? NFTs, name service, DAOs, gameplay, all working, all moving up in numbers. I think it's just a matter of time it's going to explode. And if you were to buy a bag of Harmony, now would be the time, in my opinion. Not financial advice. Guys, like and subscribe. Go down below. Follow me on Twitter. More videos coming very soon. Talk to you soon.